Welcome to the channel, I'm Leroy, also known as Yorkshire Club. Today is the start of the adventure, 5 nights, 5 countries, for my 45 bucket list. I'm doing it with my father, so in the background you can see the Humber Bridge. In the distance we set sail, it's now 25 past 6, we set sail at 7:30 to Rotterdam. So we're going to go from Rotterdam down to Spa circuit tomorrow morning and then over to France for our first night. So cheeky quiz on tonight, Discord content. Oh, this is a deluxe room, by the way, with a window. So it's about 123 quid, including car. You got toilet through that door and a shower. It's alright, isn't it? Somewhere to hang your clothes. And there's places on board I noticed for dogs as well. So first stop was passport control. Took about an hour and a half to get through. Absolutely mental. I told my dad I was taking a picture of him at Spa racetrack. As my old father. But yeah, Porsche, Spa, amazing. Absolute beautiful place. And it was free to get in to go and watch this event. Or you could hire for like, I think it was about €400. You could hire a 911 GT3 RS to drive around with an instructor. And this is our first stop. We're on a golf course. Me and my dad don't really play golf. But it absolutely thundered and lightning that night. But a beautiful location in France. Took about 3 hours from Spa. So we are in the foothills of the Alps. We are about 15-20 minutes away from the Swiss border. Now we bear in mind, right? We drove from Netherlands down into Belgium. We've gone Stockholm and into France, and we're not gone through any border controls yet. So supposedly Switzerland border controls like 20 minutes away, and then we're going to drive into Switzerland tomorrow morning and hit the Furka Pass bucket list item. So that should be, I think, tomorrow, or from tomorrow when we drive into Italy, we'll hit Furka Pass first, and then we hit the Stelvios Pass. So yeah, so this is the hotel where we are. Beautiful. But yeah, we've done about 375 miles today driving. Took about 6 hours. Toll roads, €22. Well, bear in mind we're on it for about 2 hours. Weather's been pretty decent. It pissed it down for about an hour before we got here, but it's lovely. Look, spin the camera around. Yeah, got some goats over there with some bells on. But this is a golf course. Me and my dad don't play golf, but it's all about making memories. So my dad retires this year. It's nice just to spend some time with my dad. And the car is being absolutely amazing. It's a Porsche 997, 2004, I want to say. But yeah, never missed a beat. It's been brilliant. So big shout out to Porsche. But yeah, it's been a great drive. Just been comfy. Been cruise control most of the time. Up and down like I can play at PlayStation. Although I just like to say, when you open the frunk, there's like a little clip. Now I'm right-handed. I think you should slide it like that. But you have to use your left hand and go left to right. I know, real world problem, eh? But I would like that car in a couple of years if my dad still got it and he decides to sell it to me. Might have to trade the current wife in for the Porsche. Like an idiot, I filmed this part in portrait mode. Just lovely, beautiful roads. This is what the roads were like. Very quiet, lovely. This was driving towards Montreux, sorry, and Lake Geneva to the right there. It was just stunning roads. The Porsche were brilliant. Just drove beautiful. It was just a lovely place to be. So we've just arrived in Switzerland. We've been down to Lake Geneva in Montreux, and we're now on the Furka Pass where we're staying tonight in Switzerland, and then after over here, my dad's going to be driving Furka Pass on his way to Italy tomorrow. But yeah, this is the kind of views we've got. Absolutely stunning. It is beautiful. It's what you kind of imagine it to me. Look at the snow on the mountains. The weather's been really nice to us as well. There's like a 600-year-old church there. I'll pop in there for my sins. I think I can see Jesus over there. Is that Jesus? Let me just zoom in. Is that Jesus on the cross? Doing some rituals here. Freaky ass switch. So yeah, the beautiful roads in Switzerland, as you can see, absolutely stunning. Different trails. Just this with the Umbrail Trail, which is adds loads and loads and loads of hairpins, and I mean loads. I think there's about 180 or 90. I can't remember if it's 90 or 180 for Stelvios Pass, but yeah, second gear, tight, all the time. So we've just reached Italy. Stelvio Pass in the background. My dad's going to drive that. I've drove for the last hour. Probably the best road I've ever driven in my life. Yeah, we are here. That's where we just come from. That's where we're going. Absolutely phenomenal. They've just relit the sauna. It is currently 85 degrees and it's getting hotter. What a lovely view out of my window. They were some of my highlights from the trip. It was amazing. I was just in the moment. I didn't film as much as I wanted to. I was just enjoying my time with my dad and just seeing all these sights. Never got passport control, stopped at all. We saw some beautiful little towns. If you're thinking of doing the trip and you're worried about like you get petrol anxiety or maybe doing it in an electric car, I will do it in an electric car next time. Not the full journey, but maybe just like the Netherlands or maybe into Germany. Autobahn is so much fun. Brilliant roads, loads of service stations, plenty of places to eat. It's just a great trip. You'll see in the video little snippets. So we spent like £598 in total for doing 1,800 miles, averaging about 29.2 miles per gallon. That was the total fuel cost, £598, which saying we're in a Porsche 911 997 2004, I thought was pretty good. Highlights to me, going to Spa racetrack, which is a bucket list item for me, driving at Furka and Stelvios Pass. And the story of the show with the car. I mean, I love that car. I hopefully one day get to buy that car from my dad. Now that he's retiring, he might want something a bit more sensible. But it was just an amazing trip. Austria, beautiful. Italy's always beautiful. Just so many, like Switzerland, Montreux, Lake Garda. It was just beautiful. Like, so much of it. But I had a great time. Highly recommend doing the Hull to Rotterdam on P&O. Just, there's a lot to do. I went and saw Michael at cinema on the ship. Great food. Entertainment. There's a casino. So, yeah, it's just, we've enjoyed it. Every so often I do these little trips with my wife or myself. And also, I'll get to Doncaster Airport. Hopefully, we'll open up next year. So I'll be able to do the fly out in one day and come back. But I did hit another bucket list. There was lots of bucket lists, but I drove, obviously, through 4 countries in one day. So we did Italy, Austria, Switzerland, then Germany. So that was amazing. So I hope you enjoyed the little highlights. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Over on TikTok, Yorkshire Fun. Obviously, you can see me a support act with Scott Binns, November the 14th. Tickets available on the Halifax Victoria Theatre Halifax. Go on their website, you'll see Scott's face. Yes, it'll be a great night. It's going to be funny as well. All right. And obviously, you got the great music from Scott and you've got the comedy from me. See you later. Thanks. Bye.